Legend of Total War here with part 10 of my Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires Let's Play campaign as Nagarond. Alright, so previously, things are getting... Let's say we're in in danger of being defeated. But we've got a period of time that can only be described as this is not going to be fun to deal with. Because we've already defeated one load of this Chaos faction. They had 9 armies, so I've already destroyed that. And hopefully they don't come back. And then we've got the, what are these guys? The Puppets of Chaos, who, I don't know where they spawned, probably down here somewhere. They migrated all the way towards me. Warriors of Chaos, who start off over here. They have migrated all the way over towards me. And now we're starting to see Vessels of Chaos migrating all the way over towards me. So it's like, this isn't really the sandbox experience, to be honest. And it's frustrating because Chaos is like one of... The way Chaos is designed, in my opinion, is really not fun. Now, a game... The biggest crime a game can commit is being not fun. And this game commits that crime many, many times over. Now, we can deal with this. This is going to be a problem. It's going to suck. We're going to take damage because I simply cannot be everywhere at once. But we're going to get through it. But it's not going to be fun. And it's going to take a long time. So that's a crime against gaming, basically. I mean, I know it's legendary difficulty, but like, you can have a game be very difficult without it being not fun, you know? Anyway, so we've got Morathi now. I bit the bullet and confederated with her because she doesn't actually cause chaos corruption, which is the whole reason why I didn't want her at the beginning of the campaign. Now, I only inherited 2 additional settlements from her and her army, which is not my favourite, but we need to get her. We need to get her back to Nagarond, so that she can become a Doomstack. And my forces are just spread out all over the place. That is the biggest problem here. I'm stretched super thin. The problem with the Alcohol Wasteland is that I couldn't build walls here, and of course having extra units inside the settlement doesn't really help that much when a full stack comes in, because it's not a full stack there. If you can't have a full stack inside of a settlement or walls, it's really not enough to stop anything. In addition to that, I have a choice. It's a bad choice. I can either save, or I can either attack them, or I can prepare to repel Puppets of Chaos over here. I can't do both. I can't split the army in half, and even if I could, that wouldn't be enough. So, looking at this, these regions here are nowhere near as valuable as these regions here. So, I'm going to stay here. I expect them to besiege the settlement, and I'll come over there, and I'll whack them next turn. So, we want to lure them. The last thing we want to do is like go over there and be like, hey, I'm going to defend against you. And then they just go somewhere else, which is exactly what they'll do. They'll be like, oh, there's resistance here, let's just go somewhere else. Because they have so many armies, we have to fight them. So what we have to do is get close, but not so close that they're scared by us. But also not too far away that we can't chase them down after we've won. The biggest problem with dealing with Chaos is that they don't have a homeland to just go and attack. You know, you have to defeat their armies. At least once you've defeated an army utterly, it cannot return. So there's that. Let's see if we can get some peace treaties with Hexoatl or Lothan, because this is... Like, we can take them on... Oh, that's good. If I could get a non-aggression... Look, to be honest, a non-aggression pact totally won't be worth anything. Let's just get money instead. Like, if they want to declare war on me again, that'll just happen. That being said, I didn't declare war on them. I joined the war to get a confederation. I don't think there's any other Dark Elf factions. If I can get that much money, that'd be good. Alright, good. By doing that, they do hold territory that I need, but we clearly have issues that need to be dealt with, and we just need to deal with that stuff first. For example, like, we cannot negotiate with Chaos. We cannot tell them to go somewhere else. We can negotiate with Lizardmen, We'll get them, but after we've dealt with chaos. Now, one thing that I really regret doing, and I'm kicking myself for doing it, was declaring war on Lothern. This was probably the biggest mistake I've made in this campaign, because it's basically like adding an additional chaos invasion. We could go over and attack them, but it's just not. God damn, I hate the diplomacy thing of this, trying to move it around. But anyway, we could go over here and attack them, but we're in the middle of a chaos invasion. And of course they don't have to deal with the chaos invasion. Even though we're like a fairly high-ranking faction, the chaos is programmed to go after the player, which I get, but like, make it fun, make it somewhat rewarding to actually win. It's like you defeat the chaos invasion, it's just like you win, and then that's it. It's like, come on, this is the biggest problem with this. I've been saying it for so long now with the Total War games, is lack of risk and reward. You like take on this great threat, and you're given nothing in return. You know, it was the same with the Vortex campaign, just not given anything in return. So the Ripperhorn tribe, if we could, okay, let's get a peace treaty with them. There's no benefit in being at war with them, so let's make them go away. I only declared war on them to make other factions like me. So I lost a little bit of reliability on that, but that's okay. I don't have any trade agreements or anything anyway. Dependable's still fine. Okay, so now Lothern. If we can make them... Now, one thing I don't like doing is having peace treaties with someone who holds territory of mine. However, they only hold one territory. It could get a lot worse. I'm quite satisfied to throw every coin I've got at them to make them go away, because this is just not in my favor to fight them right now. They won't have it. Don't know how we're going to get them to go away. The city over here is under threat. There's going to be a revolt. So I could come over here actually, and if I occupy that settlement, that'll actually stop a revolt. But you know, it puts him out of commission for a little while. For just a couple of turns, but still. What's this over here? I have to, because of the few mistakes that I've made, you know, declaring war on certain factions for confederations, I've got all the confederations I want now. I need to undo these decisions. Yeah. So, just trying to think how best to go about it. It would be good if we could secure the entire province. Like, I need to be expanding, but at the same time I also need to defend. I'm going to try and find that right balance, and that's the hard part here. It's really tricky, because I don't have a lot of money here. Not enough to justify recruiting another army. Because just recruiting another army just on its own would bankrupt me. And the treasury is much better spent off investing into settlements. You get more long-term benefit out of that. Now, there will be a revolt down here. Marathi is going to have to come down here and defeat that. We need to reduce our upkeep costs in the meantime, though. And you just try to cleanse the area of corruption, because chaos corruption's a bit of a problem. So don't have to worry about them, they'll go home. Who are their enemies? We need to know the diplomatic situation. Even though we can't rely on anyone, we need to know who's likely going to attack us. I mean, since this is a ruin here, we can assume that Vessels of Chaos at least started off here. And of course have just migrated over to me. So Hexoadal is considered slightly weaker than me. And they're at war with all of these guys, but they won't lift a finger to help. I've got to deal with all of this by myself. Let's be honest about that. Which is fine, I can deal with it, as long as these guys aren't annoying me in the process, and as long as I don't run out of money. One-on-one, their armies can't beat mine. So what do I do here? I mean, I've got this army here, and what I need to stop this revolt. Hang on, what's in this settlement? If a revolt army attacks this, we should be able to repel it. How long does it take for this to repel, to build? If he's in the province, we can get that cost reduced and the construction time reduced. It's risky, but sometimes you gotta take risks. Alright, so colonize it. Lose half of our... well, actually more than half our forces, but it says here they'll be back in 2 turns. Now, looking at this now, only takes 2 turns to build this. Also, there won't be a revolt this turn. Buys us a bit more time to deal with this shit. Okay, now that we've dealt with lizard men and these fuckers here, we can invest a little bit more in these regions. Can't build on that yet. Try and make a bit more cash. Don't build anything that's not going to provide immediate bonus. Okay, so what about this? Reducing upkeep costs for Hydras. That's going to be very helpful. What about money? There's not really many slaves here. There might be one day. So yeah, we'll go with that. And while it's recovering, we can still make our way around the map, maybe. Alright. Now, what about you? I mean, you can't reach this guy here. Last thing we're going to do is go out in the water as well. Alright, just stay current car. And we'll just have to play it by ear around here. Is Lothern at war? Let me just see. Lothern, are they at war with the Vessels of Chaos? No.
I will grant you the respect due to an envoy, nothing more.
No, they won't do that. I have no trade agreements. Can't do anything about that. Okay, I think I've done everything that I can. What about the mission here? It says raid for that. Yeah, but raiding takes time. We don't have time to sit there and raid. And especially for an item that isn't really worth it. Okay, so I think I can defend this settlement here because we've decided to protect the more valuable province over the less valuable one. Even though I could have attacked them this turn, it'll distract me from over here. And plus, this is going to be full of chaos in a moment. So, just if it all goes to shit, we'll rebuild afterwards. I mean, it's not making that much money anyway. This is making way more. So, what else do we need here? Public order building like this will help, because I'll be able to recruit Blackguard of Nagarond in the province, and I'd be able to probably destroy this building here and allowing me to build something financial. So I think I will destroy this here, build this here, because this will provide more public order, and that way we can get an additional 300 from this building built there. Where's Nagar? Nagar's also got availability to timber. If we access the timber resource, we could get 200 gold, which is not quite as much, but reduce upkeep costs of our Dark Shards and Reaper Bolt Throwers, of which we have 8 in every one of our armies, by 3%. It's not a lot, but it adds up. It's not the only wood resource we've got. You got to ask yourself, would 3% reduction of those costs account for more than 100 gold? Absolutely it would. Across, eventually 10 armies, because that's what I intend to have at my peak. 10 armies with 1 of each hero in those armies. So, just thinking what else to do. We've got no more money. Alright, let's see what else we can do. So hang on, there was a lord not moved. Oh, they probably mean this one here. Well, really, what can I do with this? Not much. You just need to stay put for the time being. So if I send it over here, it's just going to get killed. Alright. Commandment available over here. Yep, get that. Okay, destroy both of these. We're not going to need to... I could save a bit of money by getting rid of these Cold One Dreadknights, because they're not really that useful to me. I mean, if you compare that with Dread Spears, it's like you get 3 of them for one of those. So leave this one here for the time being, because I'll need to build public order building there. No, get rid of this one, destroy that one, yeah. And disband these. Am I going to have enough money for this? Yes, I will. The recruitment costs are not particularly high. Disband them. And the Dark Shards upkeep is pretty high, comparatively. Okay. Oh, she'd already lost a unit anyway. Okay, so yeah, so it's 3 of those. That gets to full stack. Just had enough money for that. And her upkeep will be much lower. Not going to be as effective at fighting, but money's important. So you have a rebellion in the Black Coast. That's where Marathi is. Now, Marathi was originally going to go and like carve her way up through the Lizardmen territory that separate where she is to where she's going, but it's best we just bite the bullet on this one. We're stretched super thin. We've got to deal with chaos. I mean, the warriors of chaos are here as well. If we can manage to defeat this wave of chaos, at least they'll go back to the old world. As in, just the warriors of chaos. They've still got to defeat puppets of chaos. Because they've got probably 3 or 4 waves. But, you know, it takes them a long time to get here, at least. It took them, like... They showed up around turn 74, and it's turn 90-ish now. So it took them about 20 turns to get here, but they likely carved their way through here while they were doing it. It's like they made just a beeline straight for me, actually. Although, if they made a beeline straight for me, they should have just gone north over Norska. Which, if they had done that, I would have been so pissed off. It would have been very obvious that the AI is... It's the whole Chaos Invasion is not end of the old world. It's supposed to be just go and find the player and destroy them. But if you play as the like the Greenskins or the Dwarfs, okay, that actually could work out really well because one of their armies there is on Force March. I might be able to take out both of them. Because we'll also have reinforcements from Shagrath. Okay, so that could work out well for us. Damn, man. I already have enough problems but just without having to deal with the heat of being in this damn room. Right. So it looks like they're heading over to Blacklight Tower. If I could defeat a few more of their armies, maybe they'll accept the peace treaty. So you went over there. I can't. I can catch you, but you'll just run right here, and then that'll be that. I'll have a think about that. So you need one more turn of recovery. Public order's better. But that doesn't provide any additional public order. But just his mere presence is providing public order. Alright, so you need to come down here, get rid of this. So she's in perfect shape there, but just doesn't have enough movement to wipe it out. Good, that's worth... Yeah, that's worth a considerable amount there. Reducing those upkeep. So we need this, because I don't want her staying here, and we're going to need this under control once we leave. At least Chaos Corruption doesn't cause much public order problems anymore. But it can, if it gets over 50%, it will cause attrition, which is, to some degree, worse. Alright, so... Cauldron of Blood would be good. Where are you going? Are you going to go and like take out vessels of... Oh, what about this over here? I'd like you to take it out, but I can't. Maybe I should have come over here instead of... Well, then again, we stopped a rebellion here. We served two things. Like I said, we can't do everything at once. I can't be everywhere, so we have to just pick our battles. But Lothern, if it attacks this, will occupy the settlement. You're going to destroy this one. I don't think there's anything I can do to stop them there. I could stop them at Blacklight Tower. If they attack here, I mean, we'll have the Black Arcs here. I don't think they'll do that much, but what's the garrison like? See, these units here, they're not great. Like, if we had some more Blackguard, I'd be happier with that, but the Black Arc Corsairs and the Witch Elves, I don't think they're particularly good units. You've got to get rid of these guys. At least it's only a level 1 settlement. It's not a big deal if it dies. But yeah, I'll send you to Hotek's column. So yeah, there will eventually be a revolt here if this keeps up, but it's okay. Hang on, let me just see here. Is there instability? Yeah, there is provincial instability. So once all that instability is gone, actually public order should be okay. Yeah, you literally can't get over here. The way it's blocked. My dog will stop barking all the time. Alright, let's just deal with this first. So use up about 40% of her movement, and now we just use Lightning Strike. That would stop... Well, it would stop them from showing up. I wonder if we should auto-resolve this. Probably not a good idea. Usually, generally speaking, rule of thumb, auto-resolve not good for large battles. Like, it'll just be like 1 or 2 of these units will just get whacked, and they have to go all the way back to Nagaron to retrain them. So let's just see which charge bonus +8 melee attack, weapon damage. Yeah, give that to one of them. Speed, give it to this. Yeah, alright, let's do that. I think it's very important, like, as frustrating it is to play against Chaos in this, I need to calm down and just suck it up. Don't be lazy, don't auto-resolve if it's going to be damaging to it, okay? I'm good at dealing with Chaos out in the battlefield, okay? Just calmly get rid of these guys, okay? It's like a rat infestation, okay? If you just spray rat poison all over the place without any coordination, you're not going to get rid of the rats. Rats is probably a bad example because there are actually rats in this game, but it also works for Chaos, the analogy that is. So apparently I get reinforcements even though we're in Lightning Strike. And we just carefully get rid of these armies one at a time, even at the risk of losing settlements. I hate losing settlements because my mentality as a general is protect your own people. That's the as a king, you need to protect your own people, and it frustrates me when I can't do that. But at the same time, sometimes protecting your people means that some people have to die, and you just can't stop that. And it frustrates me, but I just need to accept it. Because we'll save more people if we can get fewer settlements destroyed by getting rid of more of their armies. Right, so I want... Are these two both flyers? Okay, let's go over there, and... Okay, so need to stay back a little bit because they've got a Doom Cannon. Hell Cannon, I mean. Alright, let's do this. Now, we've seen that the Burning Head does not work that well against Chaos. So let's maybe try using Flamestorm. Okay, got a potion thing of healing. Went in the wrong direction, so that sucks. This is why I don't really like to use this as my go-to thing. That doesn't do very much damage. I think It's hard to tell if this is actually doing it. It really just didn't go where I wanted it to go, which is part of the problem of that attack. Oh, god damn it. I can always use the healing potion, we'll be fine. Also, she'll get a dragon after this match. We want to keep this from coming closer because it's going to do more damage to them than anything. Okay, you guys. I can totally sacrifice this entire army because it's not going to come under attack again for a little while afterwards. I don't know. Don't have to micromanage that right now. Okay, put that right in the middle of them. That should be in the middle when that spell comes out. Oh yeah, you're getting some kills now. Alright, I'm going to send you charging in there because then I can drop one of these down on them. Actually, if I used a fireball on this, how would that go? I've never tried that. Good. I don't have time to micromanage this garrison. But I'd much prefer to lose the garrison forces than my troops, because my troops need to keep moving after this battle. Okay, let's get a burning head in there. So if these guys, if the garrison doesn't come under attack for like, oh wait, I didn't mean to send you into attack. It's okay, she get away from infantry. So it doesn't really matter about the garrison. I mean, we shouldn't sacrifice them, but I can't. I gotta prioritize these guys here. Okay, you. Alright, let's try an overcasted fireball on this. Okay, so we're gonna wonder where the hell is that. Yeah, it doesn't do a very good job at destroying it. Go over there and get rid of it. Actually, no, the cavalry. Go get rid of it. So my army's in excellent shape. The garrison's taking a bit of a beating, but that's absolutely fine. Okay, looks like they've just received the army penalties and now they've all shattered. We just need to get rid of the actual hell cannon. Okay, what I should do, get all the dark shards, because they're faster, at least I think they are, than the Chaos Warriors, and we'll just try and shoot as many of them as we can, because these ones here aren't on force march. Oh, there's also you. Oh, we do have cavalry. God damn it, what am I doing? Run these fuckers down. Don't worry about that. God, you can't even beat artillery unit. Come over here. You get rid of that. Run these guys down. 10 over here. Most of them have gotten away now. Good. Good. Totally minimal damage on my army. A little bit of damage to the garrison, but for the most part fine. They're severely weakened. And most importantly, the hell cannons. Those are the most dangerous units in their army as far as I'm concerned. If I've got artillery superiority, I can crush them.
I am beyond defeat.
No,
More
I
slaves are required.
need more slaves.
My power grows.
So this one here is not wiped out. But I can wipe this one out. Good, this is why I wanted to stay just out of range, but not so far that I couldn't catch them after a battle. So that's going to work out. You need a dragon now.
Cruel dreadlord. Kill.
So these guys will come out and fight us again, but we've still got plenty of movement. So if we use lightning strike, this time my reinforcements don't show up, but that's fine. Or is it? Because I was just thinking, if we could turn this into 3 battles, you'll get more slaves and more money out of it. But it might be better off if we just bring these guys in and use them as a tank, because these guys here are stronger than them. There's 2 hell cannons in this, though. Well, there's none in there, so that's must be 2. Because this is a strong chaos army. All right, let's
No death's touch.
Just thinking.
For Nagara.
Now, you know what? I'm going to do lightning strike. I want to turn this into multiple fights. It doesn't really matter if we take some damage because we'll heal very quickly. Because this army here, I'm confident my army is going to stomp that one. I mean, it even said that in the order resolve. Okay, be fighting nice out in the open. I do not like fighting in trees. It blocks all of our missiles. Alright. So you've now got breath attacks that you can use. The other downside is if I had brought in the other army, I could have used more of these, but this is crap. And I mean, this is good, but we don't need it. Now we could use you. Actually, I got an idea. Why don't we get you to just move around really quickly and try to dodge these shots? Actually, we're better off having the dragon do it because at least she can heal. If they're not rushing at us, let's waste their ammunition. Takes out 2 of their units right off the bat, pretty much. Try and dodge as much as possible. It actually would have been better if we had the other thing, the Hell Beast. It's okay. It's actually a lot easier if I didn't have it on 6 times speed or whatever this is. 3 times speed, but we'll be fine. They don't have enough ammunition to kill it. And if you do nothing else in this battle but waste their ammo, that's still you've done your worth. Try and dodge as many shots as possible before we use the healing potion. What are they doing? Oh, thanks for giving that away. The trees. Hell cannons are terrible at shooting within trees. I mean, they will get some hits every now and again. It's out of 7,000. I'm pretty sure if we use this, it won't be able to heal us to full, so let's do it now. So give us an idea of how much it does actually heal, because it doesn't say how many hit points, it just says for 40 seconds. Yeah, it didn't heal us to full. Okay, they don't seem to want to shoot us while we're in the trees. I'm reluctant to use any attacks on them right now because then they'll start charging at us, and I want to get rid of these hell cannons first. See, them hitting the trees is a godsend to us. The Black Dragon's actually pretty fast. Okay, they're really dicking around. Okay, that's enough of this. Otherwise it's just going to take too long. Get over here. Let's actually start doing some damage to them. God, that's useless. Hopefully this does some damage. Oh good, she's getting some kills, that's what we want to see. How'd you go? 30 kills, that's not too bad. I mean, it used to have a bit of magic, but we've got plenty. And they're still missing their shots. Right into that big blob there. I tell you what it really needs. A fire at ground option. Good, that did considerable damage. Man, that's still going. Right, I'm going to do something a little bit risky. I'm going to charge in here and do this because it's going to wreck so many of their units. And then try and get out. Does make you exhausted, but they don't have much cavalry in the area and they're not really focusing on us. Looks like we're going to get out. Good. Might use a burning head actually. Okay, now that they've left these undefended, go and kill them. These guys can easily handle them now. Oh, quick, before you go. That pretty much uses up all of our magic. That's okay. She's still getting some kills. Kills some of those Chaos Knights for us. That'll be good. It's going in the wrong direction though. Go back this way. Wish I could direct it. They don't necessarily need to kill the entire crew. They just need to destroy the actual Hell Cannon. She's not faring so well there. It's okay, you can take on those Chaos Knights. Especially with the Helm of Discord here. Aim for the infantry. The AI do love to flank. They're not very good at it though. You're supposed to engage with the infantry first, then flank, not flank first and then engage with the infantry. Okay, that didn't work. Take out the trolls. Take out the... Oh, wait. Take out the giants. They're the big fucking target. Okay, one giant down. Weren't there 3 giants? Oh, there he is, over here. That's why I never bring giants in multiplayer. Not that I ever play multiplayer anymore. They just get killed so quickly by archers. Just too big of a target. Nearly no shots miss. Get over here, because I want you to take out this giant. Alright, well if it's shattered, then it doesn't matter. Actually it does. You get loads of experience. Whoever kills it. Close victory, my ass. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. I lost 1% of my forces. 1.5%. Oh, that was so close. You know, we lost 16 out of 1,000 men.
A victory most cruel. They belong to me.
So they're gone. That way we still get another match out of this. Oh, please don't get out of... Okay, they don't get out of our range. We can probably just auto-resolve this one. Alright, let's have a look here. And we get, you know, more experience out of it. Which is good. That would be very good if we could have some actual siege battles. That would be perfect for that. I actually want to be attacking settlements rather than, and as much as the siege battles suck in this game, over dealing with this constant wave of chaos. But the chaos armies will only have so many before they just have none left. What else should you get? This guy's pretty good at shooting. He's got loads of ammunition. He ends up getting absolutely tons. Because that missile damage is... How fast does he shoot? Reload time 4.5. Actually going to 15%. But this time with this one we reload reduction time. Time reduction. So you actually get more out of that. Plus you get some ammo. Yeah, that's probably a bit better.
Untouchable, undefeatable.
Actually, if we fought this manually, I could use a health potion to get you back to full strength. They can't do shit. I probably technically should fight this auto-resolver because it's like a nothing battle. But, like I said, we need every little bit of efficiency we can get. Too bad I don't have a health potion for you. Alright, so... what do we want to do here? Okay, that looks like the highest ground there. That's where we want to stand. If they charge into our front line and do a little bit of damage, so be it. I don't want to use my heroes in this one, because they need some time to heal. Same with you. Downside is if they walked through here, they'd actually block a lot of our shots, but no, we're okay. Actually, it might be better off doing this, because there's so many trolls, than for them. don't actually have much that they can shoot back at us with, so... Fuck it. But they do have... Okay, Plague of Rust doesn't matter. Seems like we've got this pretty much in the bag. If they actually manage to get away from this battle after being defeated, I'm going to be annoyed because it's important that we wipe them out once and for all. Yeah, it's not going to do shit. We're actually going to gain strength from this battle because of that healing potion. They couldn't do shit to us. But like I said, they better not run away again. Because I won't have enough movement to catch them the next time. We're actually stronger coming out of that battle than we were going in. Okay, let that be the end of him.
They belong to me.
Yep, good. Alright, with 2 of their armies defeated, I'm glad I went down here instead of over this way. See, these guys are heading towards Palace of Ruin. We might be able to intercept them there. These guys heading towards Palace of Princes, I can't save that. But then again, these guys are heading towards Shagrath. Now, Shagrath now has a slightly weakened garrison.
Dread Commander.
So it'll take us more than one turn to replenish, but that's okay.
A victory most cruel. I march onwards.
Alright, yeah, come and stand over here. And if they land here, then we'll come back and kill them. If not, then I don't know, we'll go somewhere else. There's always this guy as well. I'd love to grab this, but if I go there, I don't think I'll be able to make it over here, because that'll use up all of my movement to get there. Yeah, much needed up in North Nagaronde as opposed to the south here. You can stay in Nagar for the time being, and we will just see what happens. If this guy was to attack Karandkar, he's going to get himself wrecked. I hope. Alright, so that's that done. Okay, let's do an army check. So you're done. You're done for the turn. Okay, they're all done for the turn, so let's have a look at what we can build. We've got 13,000 to spend. I think this turn went really well, considering we took out 2 of the Chaos armies. Actually, let me just have a look as well. How strong are those of Chaos that remain? So, Puppets of Chaos are the ones that are really at us right now. They're rank 13, so we're much stronger than them. We've got Vessels of Chaos. They've sent, I think, 2 armies. They've got 1 here and 1 there. So the majority of their forces must be somewhere else. They're actually stronger than Warriors of Chaos, which are stronger than us. But see, Archaon could end up destroying this settlement here, which belongs to Lothern. Lothern would do me a big favour by turning around and killing them, because they are at war with them. But they probably won't. The Order of Lawmasters, so we've now met them. Can't do shit with them. Why don't we unite against our common foe, just for the time being? Form the United Elven Front of China. I mean, whatever. Alright, so public order here is good. So like I said, we wanted to get more money out of this. Or, no. We wanted to reduce our upkeep costs. I mean, we can get 300 out of this with no bonuses. I mean, I won't ever really be able to trade the timber, but to reduce upkeep costs for the Reaper Bolt Throwers and Dark Shards, I think that's worth it. Could upgrade these. I mean, I got the money for it, but it doesn't provide us with any tangible bonuses right away. Apart from this, a little bit of research rate, which it's not really what I need right now. I need money. Money means more or better troops. Okay, so here's a good one. Actually, at Nagorod, we've got something here that's providing public order. Why don't we instead... That would increase slave decline rate by 100%, which currently is at 2%. So it would go up to 4%. Not something I really want. We get an extra bit of tax rate from that. Alright, we'll go with that, because I clearly don't need the public order. We don't need this now. So what are we going to build here? We've already upgraded that to maximum, that's good. How's public order? If we build this building here, we can probably get away with destroying... Probably this one here would be best, and build money there instead. But also at the same time, I would like to build more of these eventually. Maybe I'll just leave this for the time being. Gron's public order is pretty good. We could probably get away with destroying this. Hang on, is that... This building's finished, that's good. So, if we destroy this, that's 6 public order. Then that's plus 4. So that gets basically minus 2. Issues... So we'd still be at... plus 7. And that way from here we could build nothing really very important. I mean, that would provide a little bit of money if we had more slaves. Oh, well, I guess that's what we'll do. Yeah, we can't let Harganeth fall. It's so close to getting to this here. So that provides extra public order, reduced upkeep for witch elves. Don't care about that. No, it's. I mean, it's got some good money stuff to be had there, like income from all buildings or regions in the province. That's good and everything, but hero recruit rank for death hags. That'll be good. Untainted, good. Harganeth executioners. I don't really get any of those. So that's pretty good. So both of those buildings there will be used for that. Alright, well, we're kind of low on money anyway, so maybe we just end the turn. Just making sure everything's in a relatively safe position. If you could come and stand over here, good. If Nagar ever comes under attack, you've got it covered. So yeah, they go wherever we don't go. So they've come to Karen Kar. Karen Kar is not going to be able to defend against 3 armies of chaos, but now I can't really sail back, I think. We just have to hope we win there. It's going to be tough, but we do have a Black Ark nearby. I really don't want to fight this battle manually because there's no hope of victory, but there is hope of getting rid of the Hell Cannon, and that's worth fighting it manually for. Because these guys don't tend to recruit. They're just given some armies or some units to begin with, and then once they're exhausted, well, then that's it. Alright, so I want you guys back here. And yeah, we'll just do it again. So they're sending Chaos Warrior with halberds at us, but as if I had to go and engage with those slow shits that are good against fighting us. I think we're in range. Missed by a mile there. Oh, what happened here? They've already taken some damage. See, it does a lot of damage. Gotta take it out. We'll try some cycle charges, because the charge should do a lot of damage to it, I hope. The charge bonus is 40. It just tosses them around, that's all it does. Got completely recharged. Okay, but it looks like we're going to wipe it out. Alright, good. There's no other missile units to aim for. Okay, you guys need to focus fire on something like Chaos Spawn, so that you can try and get rid of them. And we can recharge them, but it doesn't do much. Bit of damage, nothing major. Oh, yeah, those things. The Chaos Chariots. They punch right through our center so that our archers can't shoot. I could pull them back, but it's not going to do anything. Anyway, we've done what I wanted to do, which is to take out the what's it called? The Hell Cannon. So if we don't take out anything more now, I'm satisfied. Recharging. These shock cavalry are not very shocking. What they are is, I've already made this joke, but they're shockingly bad. Try and wipe out some of these trolls. This okay, this Chaos Spawn over here are nearly dead. Make sure they're removed from the campaign. Try and pull them back. It seems like they're moving really slowly. Why is that? I mean, they can't outrun cavalry, so there's no point. Of course we're losing ground. As if we stood a chance. Oh good, we kind of almost caught them. Alright, the battle's over at this point. Completely overrun. Just want to hurry up now. Hang on, I might get another use out of this. Actually, that would be awesome. If I could get that use right on here, it will do loads of damage before the army loss penalty comes into play. Good, they took a lot of damage on that one. I wish I could get another one of those shots in. We actually did a really good job. Like they probably lost half their men on this. At least in terms of damage, I don't know. They're not gonna last another 2 minutes. So here we go. No, they lost about a third of their forces. But still, next time they come and attack something, they'll be weaker for it. So it looks like 2 of their units got completely wiped out. This whole province is fucked. Well, once the invasion of chaos is over, we'll rebuild it. Okay, it doesn't look like they've landed. Yeah, we knew that was going to happen as well. I just hope that Malekith can make it down here to actually attack him. Because otherwise, if I make my way down there, he's just going to go out in the water and go look for another undefended settlement. Looks like the Ripperhorn tribe got destroyed. Good. Nope, we can't make it to him. It's just out of range. If we come over here, he's just gonna go somewhere else. They will not engage with us. Oh, this looks... Oh no, they won't fight. They're not at war with each other. Let me just check that actually. But otherwise they're coming towards me. God, fuck me. They are not at war with me. Sorry, they're not at war with Lothern. Lothern are a bunch of cunts. So maybe in hindsight I should have gone up this way because I could have repelled that. Like I said, I can't be everywhere at once. They avoid me. These guys are not... I don't know where the other army went. If it hits Palace of Ruin, so be it, you know. We just have to wait. So if I go out in the water, that's not going to work for me. The other Puppets of Chaos went in this direction. Who's this? Is that Sigvold? Yeah. This is getting ridiculous.
I am the first sorceress. To the vengeful slaughter.
Okay, at least that's them gone. Alright, well, public order seems to be under control here. Somewhat. Dare I invade Ulthuan? Ulthuan, Lothern has completely emptied its forces to come at us here. You do not have the armies that we need, but maybe I could... I mean, I could definitely win the battles here. This might force them to capitulate against with this. There's no forces out here. Yeah, I want you to move down this way. Strategic location for the elves and dark elves. I mean, like I said, it's not a doom stack. I would like a few more Reaper bolt throwers, but we can deal with this. Well, all their forces their lands are emptied because they're out here attacking me. We'll go attack them. I'll be much faster than them. Get rid of their support. Force them to capitulate. It's risky, but I think it could work. Okay, come out of the water. I need you to land here right now. Good. There's no forces nearby. It's ripe for the taking. Okay, and that region there is still under control. Good. And by doing this, by looting these settlements here, we can make money enough needed to reinvest in all the shit that's out here. This is ridiculous. We probably could get back to Karen Carr, but you watch. I go to Karen Carr, these guys will go somewhere else. We can't get in via the port, but we can still get there. You fucking moron. Oh, you absolute shit. No. That's so dumb. I put them on force march and they lose all of their movement. No, I'm not accepting that horseshit. The game's fucking cheating on me. Fucking stupid crap. So we can't go back there and defend it because it's just stupid. Couldn't even get... It's just so dumb. Go into force march, can't get out of force march. Like they'd auto-saved there, so... We just repeat our decision.
With bitter ambition.
That's so dumb. Because we can't fight them out in the water. I mean, we can, technically. But that would be very bad. Why did that happen? I mean, we should have been able to at least make landfall. That settlement's just going to have to deal with it. I don't understand why that happened. I'd love to be able to get rid of this, but I don't have to go out in the water to kill them. It's stupid. The whole naval situation in this game, very bad. Because, like, what am I supposed to do? I can't. If I go out there and fight them auto-resolve, it'll do terrible. And, I mean, we might still win, but then I've got to go back and retrain all those units. So you'll just have to wait here. I can't encamp. You just have to wait there and wait for them to land. If you get too close, they won't land. We need them to land. At Karen Carr, I don't know, that's just horseshit, in my opinion. Absolute pure horseshit. Can't reach this. Get out of my fucking lands. Can't get to the monoliths. If I get over here, they'll bloody catch me in ambush. Alright, watch this. I'll send him over here, and this guy will just run away. And if I, of course, occupy the Twisted Glade, all of these guys will just come at me like crazy. What are you supposed to do? Your options are so limited in this. There's no strategy to be had. Like I said at the beginning of this, very, very frustrating to deal with. It's not fun at all. Alright, well, I've moved all my armies as best I can. I mean, I can't move her out of the way. The whole naval battle situation, so bad in this game. For a game that has basically chaos invasions coming at you by sea, the fact that you cannot justify going out of the water and fighting them is unbelievably dumb. It is incredibly bad design. Like, what should, in my opinion, happen, and I think Darren said this best, is that if you're not going to have the ability to fight battles manually at sea, then disable battles at sea completely. Because that way, my army that was making its way over this way wouldn't have been attacked. Because, you know, I'm fine with it being out in the water if it wasn't going to be attacked. You know, it says there that they should be able to land. I mean, it's really, really bad. Very bad game design. But Legend, it's challenging. It's not challenging. It's restrictive. Like I said, legendary difficulty mode is very not fun. I can't wait until this chaos stuff is done with. I hate dealing with chaos on legendary difficulty. I'm gonna stop complaining. But the thing is, I'm really not enjoying this because like my options are so limited. Like there is no clear path to victory, and they are just avoiding all of my armies. I can't raise new armies. I can't defend my lands because the garrisons are shit, because I'm not allowed to manage my own goddamn garrisons. No, just don't build anything. We'll just save the money for another time. So who got to level up? You. Boudica, huh? Stolen that name from somewhere? Oh, that's right, I already did that, but I had to, when I loaded it. Yeah, I did that. So annoyed that I couldn't get them back to Karen Core. Even in Force March, they should have been able to land. It's like the game was like, well, we wanted to attack Karen Core, but Legend clearly saw that he could make it back in time, so let's just not let him make it back in time. And of course, if I had got caught out at sea, they're completely wiped out. Nothing I can do about it. Can't fight the battle manually. So Karen Carr, not Karen Core. I don't think he can take on 3 Chaos armies. So this settlement's fucked. I hope these guys land. If they don't land, I'm going to be so annoyed, because I'm just having an army sitting there doing nothing, trying to spot it, because I can get that army. I want to get rid of it. I actually think I should have gone a little bit closer, but like I said, I don't want it to be too scared. The Chaos armies are so skittish. Okay, good, they landed. So, the good side of things is that we've landed in Ulthuan, because they've left the lands undefended, and if we could just tear our way through there, that's going to be really useful to us. What's this? I don't know. I think that might just be better. Like, none of these things are really going to help me in the situation that much, because, like, I don't need my lords to have extra melee attack. I need them to have, like, 100% extra movement range, so they can catch these Chaos armies. Because if I can catch them, I can kill them. That's the problem, they're so skittish. So I want to try and get to the next upgrade, but that'll require... Let me just see. Maybe some income from settlements might be good instead. Just need more money. Alright, so yeah, it seems to like use up a portion of your movement from last turn. And yet the Chaos armies, okay, yeah, so they're making a bloody run for it. But alright, let me just see. If I was to reoccupy this settlement, of course then you lose loads of troops. More important, I think, that we try to hunt this guy down. I don't know, it seems like he can get around a fair bit. Frustrates me that Chaos is all going for me, even in areas in where they spawn to deal with other things. Did they not playtest this at all? You know? It doesn't seem like it. Not properly. Alright, well this is... We can get rid of this. Can't auto-resolve it because I can't afford to have units randomly wiped out. Why are there more Chaos armies showing up in each one of these things? Not Chaos armies, Hell Cannons. But, you know, we know how to get rid of them, so let's just do it. Yes, we caught this one. Oh, God. I don't have enough armies to trap them all. Alright, so let's see what we're going to do. So the Hell Cannons, of course, once again, our biggest problem. Because what the Hell Cannons will do, will pretty much obliterate units completely, and that's not what we want. We want to spread the casualties out as evenly as possible. Why don't I put them out there? Put one on each flank. Keep them back whilst we... Oh, whoops. It pisses me. Oh, God, why do I keep doing this? I'm getting angry. I'm angry that I can't defend Karen Carr. That annoys the hell out of me. Like, if my army could have stayed there... Because if I had stayed at Karen Carr, they would have gone somewhere else. No matter where I would have gone, they'd just go the other way. And because I can't manage my own garrisons, I can't split my forces up. It's like, everything has to go in one direction, and then that's it. It's so dumb. You know? If it was Medieval 2, you know, I could have sent half of my army to whatever the fuck, Nagar, and the other half to stay at Karen Carr. And I could have defeated them either way. But no, apparently, these guys are connected by an umbilical cord to the general. So just go up there. Where are these coming from? It doesn't really matter if these guys do get wrecked, because I don't anticipate them fighting too much. Keep the cavalry out, because I'd like to use them to run these guys down afterwards. Actually, I think one of these would be good. It does seem to do a lot more damage when we overcast it. Doesn't matter if they waste their ammunition on these guys. It's like it went in the only place where it didn't need to go. That's why I don't really like using that one that much. But it does do damage. Okay, good. It's coming back over this way. That didn't do any kills. Right, might be an idea to start moving these forward. I mean, if they're going to get shot, they might as well do some damage. Charge in on this. What's that there? Chaos Warriors. You totally missed there, but that's okay. I hate dealing with chaos so much, and they've just added more chaos for this campaign. It's like 3 times as many chaos armies as the old world campaign. And it's come earlier than normal. It's like, come on, give me a break. Can't they just try to make the AI like a little bit smarter and like not give them so many cheats? They'd get a much higher rating from me if they did that. Like, I'm not asking for the AI to be as intelligent as me. Just like a little bit more intelligent than, for example, running around in force march all the time. Because I don't care about their troops because they don't have to pay for it. Okay, I need you to get more magic. Okay, you cavalry start coming around over here. Actually, Witch Elves, you come over here. Victories in our guys. But these guys aren't on force march. So, it's important that we... What are you doing? They wipe out as many of them as we can. You getting shots? Yeah, a few. Okay, I want you to charge in there, because I'm going to use this. Actually, charge in here. Okay, dark shards over here. Actually, no. Continue shooting here. I was going to try to get rid of this dragon, giant, but it's not a priority. You get in on that. Well, this battle's pretty much over. But like I said, we'll probably have to fight them again. So where's the cavalry? So the garrison took a bit of damage, but like I said, it's okay. As long as this army here continues to protect the area, we don't have to worry about that. It's all the other areas that's a concern. The other 20 armies or whatever there is in the area that I have to defeat. It's not a problem if I could defeat them, if they would actually come after my armies somewhat instead of only my undefended settlements. Like if even those 3 Chaos armies where I sent that other army before at Nagar, they still outpowered me there. With 1 army and the garrison, that's essentially 1.5 armies, and they had 3 armies and 2 legendary lords, and they still went for the less defended settlement. Thing is, like as I've seen in the campaign so far, I have chosen to go for the settlements that are actually defended by an army over undefended settlements because it actually cripples their ability to counterattack. The AI does not think that way. They don't care how much you counterattack because they don't care about their armies. Like I said, stupid AI with like the most cheats we've seen in a Total War game pretty much ever. I could use that money. I know it's bad to reduce replenishment rate, but fuck me, it's sad. And now he'll just run away. And this guy here won't land. I just can't reach it. Like I said, I kind of wish I was a little bit closer. Alright, yeah, gotta make the Dark Shards and Reaper Bolt Throwers have more ammo. Especially if we come under attack by like 2 armies at any given time. Because if they run out of ammo, they're useless. Okay, now over here. How many settlements do I have? For the most part, I've been able to maintain a decent number of settlements, but it's just a case of like I'm losing valuable settlements to gain shit ones. So Tor and Rock is the obvious choice here. I wish we had more artillery, but we just need to make do with this. What's the settlement look like? We're not going to be able to do things my way. I don't have enough artillery. It takes too long to just knock out 1 tower, let alone 2. I might be able to do it. Not over this side, maybe on this side here. I've got 4 units of Dark Shards. They've got Loth and Seaguard. They can still outrange us.
the witch.
Alright, well, we definitely need to fight it. Like I said, I really wish this had been a doom stack, because I needed the 3 artillery. 3 artillery would make this easy. Same with if I could switch out the Black Ark Corsairs for some more Dark Shards would be better. Maybe we can recruit new units here. I don't know. See how we go. How are we going to go about this? They've got Lothan Sea Guard up on the walls. That's not very strong. I think maybe we... The towers just do so much damage though. I think we'll just play this the dumb way. I think it will be fine. The dumb way being all out charge. Because I can't artillery knock out these towers. It'll just take too long. So you just do the best you can. Just shoot whatever you can, and you tie down their archers. Most important that we don't lose these 5 units here, because I doubt I can replace them here. But basically, Morathi is our only hope for... She can finance the wars against Chaos, and also put a stop to Lothern's war against us. Even though it's my war against them, but still. There we go, so we stop them from shooting. It's okay if these guys take damage. I'm fairly sure there'll be military buildings here. Okay, this would be much better off on hang on. You guys should shoot the White Lions. Because they're pretty vulnerable to getting shot. And in melee they're quite strong. Okay, Morathi, I want you to try and move over here. We'll use this ability. Should be okay to use it now. Kill heaps of them. Doesn't really matter too much if she's exhausted. So you don't mind this. Much as I hate the sieges. What's going on here? Oh man, it's getting fucked up. Our replenishment rate's pretty quick, so we should be fine. These guys have no use to me in this battle. It's like, pick a craft. Either be an archer or be a melee unit. Don't try and be both. Or don't be crap at both. Range is very important when it comes to missile units, in my opinion. Alright, well, at least with here, we've got a foothold in Ulthuan. If they don't send any of their armies back to fight us, we're free to basically just conquer the whole goddamn island. Alright, our damage is pretty minimal. Maybe just leave this guy here behind. And let's keep moving. They rally. No, don't let them rally. These Tyrannok chariots, they're like artillery, somewhat, aren't they? Don't even worry about this nobles. They just tie your forces down. Guys, time to get inside. Okay, Marathi. This could be a little bit of a risky move, but since you're already exhausted, yep. I'm gonna come down here and use this bomb on them. No, not him. Yeah, on the silver helm. Because it kills a bunch of them. Reinforcements on the way, plus you do have a potion of healing. Oh wait, 90 seconds until you can use it again. Should have used it first. Uh-oh, she's not a melee person. Come on, get in there. Not the end of the world, she does get knocked out. A little bit of an oversight on my part though. She's got to last a minute longer, then she can heal. Come on, reinforcements, get the fuck over here right now. Save your general. Yeah, just can't push them out of the way. She should be okay. She hasn't taken that much damage while she's been there. And our casualties are pretty evenly distributed. So we're okay. Definitely make sure before we end the battle to use the healing potion. That should get her almost to full health. Good. Everything worked out. I'd love it if there was a level 3 recruitment building here so I can get some more artillery. That would have made this battle a lot easier. Get rid of these damn Black Ark Corsairs. Just don't like them. Yeah, we gotta loot.
What was theirs is mine.
Damn it. Well, it's at level 3, so we could build it up. We're looking at 6 turns until it's available, though. Where's White Peak? So they've got a cavalry building there. Anyway, we're at an hour and a half, so we'll end the episode here. So look, the situation actually is a little bit better. We've got more money than we did prior. Even though some settlements are getting destroyed, we have knocked out a few of their Chaos armies. And like I said, they can't get any new ones. At least I don't think so. Actually, let me just see, real quickly. Can we get a peace treaty with Lothern?
I care little for your twisted desires, Druki. Speak quickly.
Because I'd much rather bring Marathi back up. What happened there? No, they won't accept it. We have to whack more of their regions. Yeah, anyway, that's the end of this episode. So like and subscribe. Part 11's next. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.